I'm going to show you how to crochet this Twisty Tree Christmas ornament. I'm going to be using 3 colors. I've created this before in 1 color and it looks really cool. This is loosely based off of the wind spinner crocheted pattern that I've seen on TikTok. But it's just pretty fun. It's kind of rustic. You can add your own embellishments like these beads that I have here. So let's get started. The yarn that I'm using is Wool of the Andes. This one is in tweed. It's the Gingham Heather. It's by We Crochet and Knit Picks. This is one of the colors I'm using, color A. Then color B I'm using this green. This is the Noble Heather. And then I'm using Oyster Heather as well. All Wool of the Andes worsted by We Crochet. They gave me this yarn for a different project, but I am using it here for this ornament because I had a skein left over of each. You can see I did mine up in these 3 colors. And if you see this picture here, I've also done it in just 1 color and it looks nice just as a single color as well. To start out, I'm going to make a slip knot with my color A, and I'm going to leave a long tail. I'm going to leave a long tail so that I can add beads at the bottom. We'll add a long tail at the other end as well so we can attach it to our tree using a loop. This hook that I'm using is an H hook, and this is the Furls Odyssey in red and nickel. And I really like using this hook. It feels good in my hand. It's a little bit heavy, and I don't know, I just really like it. I was gifted this for my Christmas crocheting, and I think it works really cool. Do you have a furls hook? Leave me a comment below. So for row 1, we are going to chain 10. 3, 4, 5, yep, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. After 10 chains, then we're going to snip it, fasten off, and we're going to start the second row at the beginning of where we started our first row. So all the rows we're going to fasten off at the end and then start again at the beginning. Make sure I have 10 chains here. There we go. There's row 1. To start row 2, I'm going to start here at the beginning. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to take my color B, this green color, and attach it to that first chain of row 1. Not the last chain, but the first chain. And then I'm going to chain 3. This chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. Then in that same chain, I'm going to do a double crochet. So it's like there's 2 double crochets in that first chain. Then in the next 4 chains, I'm also going to do 2 double crochets. So 2 double crochets in the next 4 chains. So the first 5 chains will have essentially 2 double crochets when you count that first chain 3. Yeah, there we go. So we are doing a total of 10 double crochets. 2 of them in each of the first 5 chains. Get some more yarn here. You can hear my baby in the background. And another double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Yep, here we go. 1 more chain. 2 double crochets. So there we go. We have our 10 double crochets. Then in each of the next 2 stitches, I'm going to be doing 2 half double crochets. So 4 half double crochets total. 2 half double crochets in the next 2 chains. And there we go, and 1 more. Then I'll have 3 chains left, and in each of those last 3 chains, we're just going to do 2 single crochets. 2 single crochets in each of those last 3 chains. So that'll be 6 single crochets. 2 of them in each of the last 3 chains. Okay, here's my last chain. 2 single crochets. Okay, and you can see it's starting to twist. We got a little U here. Our twisty tree is starting to get its twist. That's so fun. Okay, at the end of this row, remember, we're going to leave a tail and fasten off. And at the end of every row, we're just doing that. We're going to fasten off and start again at the other side. I'm going to start over here for row 3. I'm going to grab color C, this oyster heather color, and I'm going to attach it to the top of the chain 3 at the beginning of my row 2. And then once I attach it, I'm going to chain 3 once again, and that's going to count as a double crochet. I'm going to work 3 double crochets in each of the double crochet stitches of row 2. So in that first chain space, I'm going to do my chain 3 and then work 2 double crochets in there. Then in each of the double crochets of row 2, I'm going to work 3 double crochets. 3 double crochets in each of the double crochet stitches. So that is going to be 30 double crochets. Because in row 2, we did 10 double crochets. And now in each of those stitches, we're going to work 3 double crochets. So we're going to have 30 in total. Remember, we're going to work 3 double crochets in each of these first 10 stitches. You can think of it as 3 double crochets in each of the first 10 stitches, or 3 double crochets in each of the double crochet stitches of row 2. Whichever way is easier, it means the same thing. Let's see. I lost count a little bit. Are these double crochets or half doubles? There we go. Just a few more. Just 3 more double crochets. Yep. Okay, now in each of the half double crochet stitches, we're going to work 3 half double crochets. So in these next 4 stitches, each one gets 3 half double crochets. So there will be 12 half double crochets total. Here we go. Half double crochet. 1, 2, more yarn. And 3, yep. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, and then in each of the next 6 stitches, these are single crochet stitches, we're going to work 3 single crochets in each of these stitches. Okay, we're going to do 3 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3. There's going to be 18 single crochets if we do 3 times 6 single crochet stitches. That's 18 stitches. These tails kind of get in the way. 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and there we go. I'm going to cut a long tail and fasten off, and that is row 3. And now we can definitely see that our twisty tree is getting twistier. You can start at the bottom and then twist your way up. I suppose I started at the top and twisted my way down. There, starting to twist a little bit. We still have one more row to make it work, but so far so good. It's looking pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna grab my color A, which is this red color once again, and we're gonna attach it to the bottom of our tree, which is like the beginning of our work. Okay, we're gonna find that chain 3 that we did before, and at the top of that, we're going to attach our color A. Yep, you know, of course, if you wanted to do it all in the same color, just keep doing it all in the same color, whatever you think is cute. And we're just going to chain 1. In each of the stitches, we're going to do a single crochet. That's what we're going to do for round 4, for row 4, is 1 single crochet stitch in each of the stitches. Doesn't matter if it's single crochet or half double crochet or double crochet. We're just going to do 1 single crochet stitch all the way down. So in the end, we'll have 60 stitches, 60 single crochet stitches, just 1 in each. I didn't mention earlier, you can definitely do this whole project in 1 color, or you can do it in 2 colors. You know, just make it look however you like. One of my testers did theirs really festive, and then for this last row they did like a furry white color, so it just kind of looked like it was dipped in snow. I don't know how to describe it, but here's a picture. It is just phenomenal and beautiful. And while I'm at it, here are some other pictures from testers that I had, so you can just look at them and be inspired and get creative on however you want to be. Remember, for this row 4, we're just doing 1 single crochet stitch all the way across. And this is going to make it really just extra twisty. We want our twisty tree to be nice and twisty. If you have any questions about this pattern, leave them in the comments below. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Tell your friends. This pattern you can find for free on my blog, my website, juniperandoaks.com. I'll link that below, and you can purchase the PDF pattern as well. Share this with your friends if you like it. All right, here we go. We are at the end of the work. Our last couple single crochet stitches here. And now snip off the tail and fasten it off. Here's my baby. Okay, once you get your ends all figured out, then you can decide what you're gonna do next. But the pointier part of your twisty tree, that's gonna be the top. That's where you're gonna hang. You're gonna hang that from your tree. And then these ends at the bottom, we're going to add some beads or embellishments, and that's gonna make like the trunk of your tree, and it's also gonna add a little bit of weight. Without it, I think just the ornament is too light and it doesn't work out so well. So with these ends at the bottom, we're gonna, sorry, I went off screen a little bit. We are going to just make a little knot. So gather all of those ends and then just tie a little simple knot. Make sure you get all 4 of those ends. I'm having a hard time here. Yes, this is the bottom. tie them around and make a simple little knot just to gather the tails in one little spot. Just like that. Okay. And I have these little beads, and my beads, they have a big enough hole where I can put my ends in. Let me find a few more that I want to include as my trunk of my Christmas twisty tree. All of these, they should have big enough holes where I can put all 4 of those strands of yarn into. And grab my yarn needle and feed the yarn through the needle, making sure I get all 4 of my ends. Here we go. Okay, I'll pick up the first bead. Yeah, I think I want this lighter one. Pull it through. Okay, now I'll try this one. You know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that through. Do I have to get a different bead? I'm using my teeth here. Yep, oh, we got it. And then we get one more bead. Oh, that one slid right on. That's good. So then at the bottom of the work, I'm going to fasten off with just another simple knot, like I've done before. Sorry for my cute little baby noises. I just got to remember to try to get all 4 of my ends through in this knot here. There's the other one. Okay. And I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to do another knot on here to make sure that these beads don't fall off. So yeah, let's do a second knot just to make that extra thick and sturdy so my beads don't fall off. There we go. That's the ticket. And then to make things nice, I'm gonna snip my ends off, and now they're nice and straight. Okay, so now we're ready to do the top part of our twisty tree. You can kind of twist your tree along if it's fallen apart. And here at the top, I also did a knot. I knotted all 4 of my ends together like I did at the bottom. Just a simple knot at the top. And then I simply tied 2 strands to each other. So I just split it down in half and I made 2 knots. Now I tied 2 of my strands together to make just a simple loop at the top. Okay, crisscross. Let me do that again. I did a crisscross here, loop around, and then tie it around, and once again. Just a simple knot, and you can attach this portion directly onto the tree, or you can attach it to a hook. Let's snip off my ends to make it a little bit cleaner. And there we go. Now we have a cute little twisty tree. Isn't that adorable? It's based off of the wind spinner crochet patterns. I saw them on TikTok so much over the summer, and I thought this would make a really cute Christmas ornament if I just adjusted a little bit. So look how cute that is. You can just whip a bunch of these up, put them on your Christmas tree, put them on Christmas presents as little gift tags. You can sell them at craft fairs, just whatever. Get creative and just show me your makes. Tag me on Instagram and all the socials at Juniper and Oaks. And if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified of all the new content that I put out. Comment below with what colors you made your little twisty tree Christmas ornament. I'd love to see what you came up with. Thank you. Share this with your friends. Have a good day.